Hello my dear students, today I start a new chapter, physical and chemical change. Students, it's very easy chapter and only 2-3 page is there. Maybe I will complete this whole chapter on today's lecture, but still if you have any problem you can leave a comment there. Okay, but I don't think you need to understand much more. You need to prepare some notes according to the chapter. Okay, that I will mention in this lecture. Students, just see, changes means what the different types of chemical or physical changes happening. Okay, suppose if I give an example, then you can understand. Ripening of food, that is also a change. Milk converted into curd, that is also change. Okay, burning of a candle, that is also a change. Okay, day and night, every day periodically it's happened, that is also changes. So all the changes, all the things happening around us, that is categorized. Okay, that is categorized as desirable, non-desirable. Okay, natural, man-made. Okay, desirable, non-desirable. After that, there it is reversible, irreversible. Okay, slow, fast, endothermic, exothermic. Okay, so students, one change can be belongs to these 3 or 4 category. Okay, means one change can be irreversible, can be endothermic, irreversible, exothermic, or fast. Together, one any change can happens together same. Suppose that burning of a paper, it is a chemical change. Okay, you can say it's fast change. Similarly, you can say it's a irreversible change, because when burning happens, the after burning we can't get back that paper again. Okay, so it's a irreversible change. Okay, now come to the definition, then you can easily understand. So that's I am saying that multiple, one example can be used for multiple purpose. Okay, so how the question will come in exam, maybe the some changes example will be given and say you question will be said that categorize it as a desirable, non desirable, or categorize how which type of changes is there. Okay, so students, I think you can if there is some easy example from your knowledge you can do it. Okay, or if there is some tough examples you need to read this chapter. Okay, so let's move fast. Desirable and undesirable. So what is a desirable change? Which by the name you can understand, desirable means which we can desire, means desirable means we can desire this change. Okay, okay, means this the change which is useful to us, that is called desirable change. Example, ripening of fruit, curdling of milk for making cheese. For making cheese, curdling of milk, students, just think this thing, curdling of milk for making cheese. Similarly, undesirable means which is harmful to us, means we don't want, but change happens, that is undesirable. That is rotting of fruits. Have you ever expect that a food will rot? No, but it happens if you keep it few days, so that is a undesirable change. So it's a very basic, from your idea you can do it. Okay, now another example, see, ripening, curdling of milk mean for drinking. So very interesting, see here, curdling of milk for making cheese, that is desirable, but curdling of milk meant for drinking, that is undesirable. I think you understand. Suppose you keep milk for your drinking purpose, you will drink the milk, but unexpectedly it's converted into curd, so that is undesirable, means you don't want that milk will convert it into curd. Okay, so it's very interesting. But here for making cheese, so we need to make it curd. Okay, curdling need to be done, otherwise how we will make the cheese. Okay, uh, so I think you understand. So for during the for the purpose of making cheese, that curdling is expected, means desirable. But for drinking purpose, if you keep that milk but it converted into curd, that is undesirable. So I think that is the basic thing you understand. Now natural and man-made. Natural means change in, just check the example students, then you can understand. Occur naturally, changes, change day night, change season, weathering of rocks, and formation of cloud, these are naturally happens, so they are natural change. Man-made, cooking of food and construction of bridge, dams, these are man-made changes. Okay, now move to the next page student. Reversible. Reversible means ice will converted into water. Okay, ice converted into water, again we extract heat from water, it will convert it into ice. So here we give heat, converted into water, extract heat, converted into ice. So that is reversible, means we get the condition brought back a change that can be reversed by reversing the conditions. Okay, reversing the conditions means here we are giving heat, here we are extracting heat. So if a reaction will reversed by reversing the condition, that is reversible change, and if not, that is irreversible change, that is egg cooking egg. Okay, other all examples are there, the frying of rice. Okay, convert rice when we are cooking rice, that is also any cooking. Okay, or any burning of paper is also. Now come to slow fast, anything that slowly happens, growth of plant, rusting of iron, growth of human beings, they are also slow change. And fast change is the burning of paper, burning of firecracker, they are fast change. Now endothermic, exothermic student, you know, heat evolved during the process. So where burning of fuel, condensation of steam, heat generated. Okay, that is exothermic change. Okay, and endothermic change is where heat need, suppose during the cooking of food and boiling of water, student, burning of fuel, initial burning of fuel generate heat, boiling of water we need to give heat to boil the water, that means endothermic, the water will extract need heat to boil. Okay, so just keep it in mind, exothermic, endothermic. Now students, move to the next page. I hope you are understanding the thing. Next page, here you can see periodic change, non-periodic change. Periodic change means day and night change season, you know, that is also natural change as well as periodic change. Okay, non-periodic change, you know, occurrence of earthquake, volcanic eruption. Non-periodic means which is uncertain. Periodic means periodically happens, regular interval of time happens. Non-periodic means anytime suddenly it happens, like volcanic eruption, earthquake, thunder, lightning. Okay, so they are non-periodic. Now at last, physical and chemical change. Physical change, you know, that means chemical composition remain intact. Okay, chemical composition will not change. Suppose ice into water. Okay, so no new substance will form. Ice and water, the water is H2O, you know, chemical formula of water is H2O. So ice is also contain H2O, water is also contain H2O. There is no change in molecular level, change is not there. Okay, no chemically change happens. But in chemical change, molecular level change happens. Suppose burning of candle, student, burning of candle, you know, candle burning happens, that candle wax will converted into carbon dioxide, water vapor, lots of gases will generated, and that's why the wax will vanish. Wax is there too, so totally that is vanished. So that is burning of candle wax, cooking of food, and curdling of milk. Curdling of milk also change the nature of the milk. Okay, in milk lots of protein, different thing will present, and some of them are vanished. Water molecule is lot of water present inside that. So milk is a milky one type of colloid, so that will totally convert it. Okay, when the card will form. So they are chemical change. But physical change, students, you see folding, cutting of paper. Suppose you cut a piece of paper, so that paper chemically the combination is same. Okay, maybe you cut it, but there is no chemical change is there. Melting of butter, expansion of metal. Okay, expansion of metal, same metal you are just burning it, and you are just expansion happens. Okay, going with welding and soldering, welding, you are going with the that iron rod, burning it and giving heat, soldering, but the iron composition remains same. Okay, if we are not mixing anything with it, its composition remains, we are maybe giving reshaping it, but it's a physical change. So now students, I think you understand. Say again, some explanation is there related physical change. What is the definition? You know that original substance and does not undergo any change its chemical composition, and no new substance form. These maybe in exam it will come. So what is a physical change? What is the characteristics? Okay, main feature, no new substance form. You just make note in your copy by using these points. Okay, second point, no, the substance does not undergo change in its composition. Third point, there is a change only in physical state. Okay, that is, there is a change only in appearance of the substance. Appearance means size, shape. Okay, size can be changed, shape can be changed, but chemical composition remain intact. Okay, and such a change cannot represented by formula. Really, if there is no chemical change, how you will the H2O, suppose ice converted into water, so H2O converted into H2, okay, that is ice, that is water. So how you can, you physical change you can't represent by formula. Suppose iron rod was there, it will convert it into iron. So how you will represent? You can represent, but chemical change you can represent because new substance generated, so their chemical formula also different. Okay, other substance form, so chemical formula also be different. So just remember, read these things, and there is some examples and categorizing physical change, some physical change, how physical change takes place, that some process are there. First is evaporation. Okay, evaporation means when a substance undergo from liquid to vapor. Okay, so always think first example as water, students, for easily understand the term. Okay, so evaporation when converted into liquid to gaseous, okay, below its boiling point, students, this point is very important. Okay, below its boiling point is called evaporation. Suppose in pond, okay, pond water gets evaporates, okay, gets evaporate, because you know, maybe the question will come, how evaporation takes place. So at the constant ray of sun, the upper surface of the, so evaporation takes place from the surface, upper surface get heated, and by presence of air, some water molecule detached from this layer, and they will just evaporate. That is evaporation, student. It is not happens in 100 degree, because we know boiling point of water 100 degree. It is happen very low temperature, means below 100 degree, 30-40 degree centigrade, presence of air, evaporation takes place. But boiling happens at a particular point, that is 100 degree centigrade. So there is a much difference between boiling and evaporation. Students, in boiling also, if you do boiling, you can see after some time all liquid will vanish. Evaporation also liquid can be vanish. You know how pond getting dry in summer. You can now check if there is any pond around you. During the rainy season, there is pond is totally filled every side, but during the summer, after the summer, you can see there is a little amount of water will be there in the pond. So how that water vanished? By the evaporation. That is not the boiling. Evaporation. Boiling means you are doing boil it at the particular point, that is called boiling point. So there is a question used to come, what is the difference between boiling and evaporation? It's very important, and I think you can do it. Okay, evaporation always happens below the boiling point. Okay, and boiling happens always at a particular point, which is called boiling point of that substance. Water, it's 100 degree, alcohol, it's something else. Alcohol, it's below 100 degree. Okay, similarly others, all substance has different boiling point. Okay, liquid substance. Now students, factor affecting evaporation, you know, that is temperature. First temperature, then you can see temperature. Second, moisture in the moisture or humidity. If evaporation decrease, if there is more humidity in the air. Okay, if air is dry, dry means it's need air, water molecule. So when dry air move, it will take more water molecule. Okay, so evaporation fast. But if moist air already have some water molecule in it, so that's why the process will be slow. So always use your basic concept. Okay, then you can easily understand. Now surface area, more surface area means more evaporation. Suppose water you keep in this type of flat utensil, okay, or you are keeping in the glass, so there will be much more evaporation because more surface area. So every portion evaporation happens, but in this area it's low surface area, that's why not good evaporation. Okay, here movement of air, faster movement of air means more evaporation. Okay, now students, another boiling, condensation, freezing, sublimation, melting, these are all important. You just once read, I think you can understand. There is nothing to understand. Thank you.